Hi my little butterflies, welcome back to my channel Butterfly MUA. If you're new here, hi, my name is Mercedes and I'm the face behind Butterfly MUA, and if you are new, please consider hitting that subscribe button, and if you're not new, hi, welcome back. So my top keeps going really skew with, it's a dress, a really nice dress, and I really love it. It's really nice in the summer, but I need a vest up underneath because it's really low cut and I don't have the boobage to hold that, so it keeps sort of sliding and moving over, so please ignore my top. And also I have broken out a little bit on my face, so do ignore that, it's just hormonal. I was taking a new pill, but my endometriosis really did not agree with that one, so I've come off it, and because I've come off it, my skin's just gone, hang on a minute love, what? No, hate you. So it's a bit sort of at the moment, but okay, so you might already notice something different about me anyway. Yes, I had my hair cut. I did actually have my hair cut, but that's not just the only thing that's different. I had my lip pierced as well, so if I'm talking a little bit funny, it's a bit swollen still. I had it done last Friday, so nearly a week ago, and the first day was fine. I was like, do you know what? I don't know what they were warning me about. This is absolutely fine. I'm doing fine. But I have noticed the past few days, he did say, oh, you know, the swelling will be there for at least 2 to 3 weeks depending on how you and your body react to it. And I was like, yeah, I've had my tongue pierced before when I was younger, this will be fine. So my lip is quite a bit swollen, especially this side. This side is a little bit not as swollen, so I'm noticing when I'm talking my lips look really wonky. I had wonky lips anyway, when I do lipstick my lips look wonky anyway, and I thought, oh, having a lip piercing might help that. Not at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to insert a little clip of me just before I got it done and just after. Hey my little butterflies, so I'm gonna go do a thing, kind of an exciting thing, I hope. Please excuse my mascara today. My hay fever is really bad and literally my eyes are just leaking absolutely everywhere, so yeah, excuse the mess of my mascara, but they're probably going to be watering even more in a minute when I go do the thing. So I'm gonna go and get my lip pierced. Yay! Or at least attempt to get my lip pierced, as long as I don't chicken out. So really excited. I've wanted it done for a very long time, but I've just never brought up the courage to do it. So today I randomly phoned the best piercing place in town and they were like, yeah, come straight up. So it's probably better that way actually, so I don't have time to chicken out and think about it. So I'm gonna go, wish me luck, and I'll see you when it's done. Okay, so I'm back and I got it done. I actually cannot believe I just did that. And I have work tonight and he said it's gonna swell. As you can see on my eyelid, my mascara, it proper made my eyes water. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It was painful. But trying to talk now is really weird because obviously it's a bit swollen and it's really red around the piercing, because my skin is that type of skin you just poke it and it's like, hang on a minute, don't poke me, I will go red. So yeah, but you know what, I really like it. So I've got to get used to it, and I've done it so because he was like, oh, you know, maybe you should have it like the Ashley, because this is called a labret. You could have the Ashley where it's through the lip. And I was like, I play with a lot of makeup, so I still want to be able to play with lipstick and stuff. So he was like, okay, but don't play with lipstick just yet. Leave it a little while. So I had it done. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going to put this little insert thing for a video. And oh my god, my mascara is literally everywhere. Because not only was my hay fever playing up before, but it's swollen up because I had it done. But yeah, really happy, glad I got it done. I've only wanted it done for years and years, but it's only taken till now for me to get it done. And I'm going to stop talking because it hurts. So, yeah, I got it done. Yeah, very excited. Yeah, I'm so happy. Oh, it's so weird looking at myself with a piercing right there. So yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm sitting in a car park and people are walking past looking at me like I'm a loon. So I'll see you later, or in whatever video you're watching. So as you can tell, I was very excited to have my lip pierced. I actually really was. I've wanted it done for quite a few years, but I always thought, oh no, I'm a mummy now, it's not really a mummy thing to do. And one of my best friends, she has her lip pierced. She has, like, is it spider bites or something like that? She has the two. And I thought, you know what, she's a mummy and she has it and she looks really cool. So I've actually waited like a couple of years, obviously one being due to COVID, the other one just being me. So I phoned up on the Friday, phoned up this place just to find out how much it was. They were like, oh, we have a space at 10:30, just come in. I was like, okay. And yeah, so I came out with this. So really happy. That's not what this video is about though. But you know, quick life update. Had a haircut. My hair was like really long down here. I actually really like it short, so I've gone back to having short hair. So today's video is actually 1 week, 1 palette. So I have had this palette in my collection for quite some time. So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards palette. It looks like this. So I've had this in my collection, oh, it's got to be over a year. I found this in TK Maxx, so I didn't pay like the full price for it. I can't even remember how much I paid for it. It's probably around about the £20 mark. And it's sort of just sat in my collection, not really doing very much. So I decided to do a 1 week, 1 palette. I'm going through some of my eyeshadow palettes. I've had a big declutter recently because obviously my background has changed a little bit, not a lot, but a little bit. It was a bit not me, now it is a bit more me. Still chaotic, still cluttered, still crap everywhere, but a bit more organised. So I had a big declutter. I have my declutter series going on, and I still need to do my eyeshadow one, but for that one I kind of need to play around with a few eyeshadow palettes before I decide to get rid of them or not. And I was thinking about this one, so I was like, do you know what, I think I just need to have a 1 week, 1 palette, play with it, see if I like it. If I do, I'll keep it. If I don't, then bye bye. And I actually have to say I like it. It is a really vibrant palette. It's not really one for like everyday kind of wear, although, you know, this little section here you can get away with wearing on the daily if you really want to. The rest of them are very playful bright shades, but the white shade up here means you can tone them down a lot. So I know over the years Anastasia Beverly Hills has had a lot of stick for being a bit what's the right word, not consistent. So their formula in one eyeshadow palette might be amazing, but in the next eyeshadow palette it's rubbish. I know it was in one of the palettes, I really can't remember which one off the top of my head, but like it was really bad. The formula, it was chalky, it was like you could hit pan just by rubbing it a few times. It was awful. But I have to say this palette is not like that at all. I have actually really enjoyed playing with this. I have created quite a few looks and I really like the formula. The mattes are really pigmented, they blend out really well, they don't vanish. Like if you blend it and you put another one on top, it doesn't vanish, it stays there, but it gives itself depth when you build on it instead of just going, oh my god, she's put another colour on, I'm going away. So I do really like this. The metallics, chef kiss, beautiful. They are really stunning. You don't have to dampen them down, you can just use your finger to apply them. And also I've used the white shade with like the purple metallic to make it more of a muted purple, and it's actually really pretty because I have another palette. So I have this one. This is the Revolution Relove Fantasy palette, and I absolutely love this shade here. As you can tell, I've hit pan. and it is like a muted light purple shade, but very metallic, and it looks so beautiful on the eyes. And I was considering buying like a backup of this because I do love this formula and this shade so much. The other day I was playing around with this one and I mixed the purple and the white together, and it gave me almost that shade. So I was like ecstatic, over the moon. I was like, oh, I can dupe that shade. I don't have to buy another one of that for my collection, although I still might end up buying another one because I do love that palette and it's so easy to grab. It's like one and done, whereas this one I would have to play around and mix it to get the right shade, but I can dupe it. I can dupe that shade and I love it. So yeah, really versatile palette, easy to play with. And yeah, I mean, the darker shades at the bottom, I do have to admit I haven't played around with that much. I have definitely gone for like from here up. I don't really know why. I think I've just not been in the mood for these sort of shades, I guess. Nothing against them, it's just, it's summertime, that's what I've been feeling at the moment. And I don't know if you can see here, I have hit pan. It's a very small pan, but I have hit pan because I have loved this shade so much. I have used it on literally every single eye look, whether it be the inner corner highlight, brow bone highlight, or even on the actual eyelid as like a halo eye. I have used this one. So today I am going to play around and do one eye look using this, but I have done some other eye looks and I've either done them as TikToks or as photos, so I'm going to put them in here so you can see them. So as you can see, I have had a real good play around with this. It's definitely been over a week's worth that I've been testing this, but I've really enjoyed it. So I'm going to quickly swatch it and decide what colour I'm going to go for today. Okay, so here it is swatched. It swatches actually quite nicely. I definitely think it applies to the eyes better though. So this one here is Headliner, that is the white shade. I don't think it's meant to be like a pure chalky white that you can apply and have like a really white eye look. It's definitely more for mixing, toning down. Then we have Inspire, which is a beautiful gold metallic. Then Unicorn Tribe, Brick Road, Texas Made, Dream It and Back Rolls. Then we have the Supreme. See, this one didn't swatch too well, but when I apply it to my eyes it's actually really nice. Plus with this one I have noticed like on my arm it's come out quite orange, but when I've applied it to my eyelid, I don't know whether it's my hormones and my oils in my skin, but it comes out quite of an orangey pink. This one is HOE, this one is DDG, BBDC, Beyond, Believe and Beast. So it does have like a few sort of funny names. I don't get it. I do believe the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Alyssa Edwards palette is from, like, is it RuPaul's Drag Race? One of the drag queens from there. But you know, I really like this palette and I wanted to support that. But I have no idea what the little things mean. I don't know what H.O.E means. Does it mean something else? I have no idea. So, you know, these funny little quirky names, yeah, they've gone straight over my head. I have no idea. So, what I look to go for today, I have no idea. But I do need to prime my eyes, so I'm going to go in with my Revolution Eye Primer. This one I think is going to go on all year because I've been using this one since Christmas when I got it in a calendar, and it seems to have no intention of going or giving up or being used up, so we're going to go with this one. Okay, so like I said, I have no idea what I want to go with today. I mean, I have done like really neutral looks, I have done pink looks, I haven't really done a blue look, but I don't know if I'm feeling that today. But it is like one of the only real shades I haven't used in this palette, so I don't know whether to just give it a go, like bite the bullet and try it, and maybe use the white shade to sort of dampen it down. I don't know, but yeah, so I'm going to go in with this blue shade. It does have a little bit of yellow in it because I was trying to see if it would go green. It does if you want green. Okay, so I'm just using like a fluffy brush, and let's have a go. Okay, this blue actually comes out quite dark. In the pan it looks really, really bright, but actually on the eye it looks more of like a deep dark blue, almost like a navy, which isn't horrible. It's kind of cool. Okay, I'm just gonna do that on that eye. Okay, so that is the blue on. Like I said, it has gone really, really navy, and it's actually a really nice shade. I think I did still have a bit of like a metallic shade left on this brush, so it's kind of turned it a bit metallic, but you know what, it's actually really pretty. I am going to go in with the white shade just to sort of blend it out a little bit and try and tone it down. And I was just thinking, because I've put blue on, and like you have like the police force, the boys in blue, the girls in blue. Yeah, I've just finished watching Line of Duty, and I really want a season 7 or a series 7 because, oh my god, that was good. I've really enjoyed watching Arnott and Fleming and Hastings. It's been really good to watch. I'm not really into like police dramas or anything, but a friend recommended it, and also my nan kept going on about it. So we bit the bullet and we watched it. Really, really good. So if you haven't watched it, you need to watch it. It's really, really good. But now I'm in a bit of a slump and I don't know what to watch. So if you have any recommendations on what to watch, then let me know. Or if you've not watched it and now I've recommended it, go ahead and watch it because it is really, really good. And I did try to watch the new Resident Evil because obviously my poster up there is of Claire Redfield. You can't see the full thing. I love Resident Evil. Me and Zombies, Resident Evil, love it. It's been a lifelong obsession. But Netflix have got the new sort of animated sort of Resident Evil thing going on. And I watched the first 2 episodes and I was bored. It sounds really mean, but I found it really boring. And like, to me, Claire and Leon weren't the Claire and Leon from the game. Like, they just didn't have the same sort of way about them. It just felt too different. So yeah, I only watched 2 episodes of that and then have switched off. I'm not going back into that. Yeah, bit meh. Plus they're doing the whole sort of live action Resident Evil series, like they're filming it. I had no idea when it would be out, but I am looking forward to it because obviously I'm a big Resident Evil fan. But I just hope they don't go too far away from the games, because like the films, I actually really enjoyed the films, but they did go too far from the game. Like, I would have loved it for like Jill or Claire or someone to have been the main character. Like, Alice was cool, but she wasn't Jill or Claire. Okay, so that's looking a bit more sea foamy, I guess. I might go in with a bit of Inspire, just the golden metallic shade, just to brighten up this bit. Okay, so that is that so far. What do I do next? So I'm going to go in with some Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer, just to put it on my eyelids and see if I can just sort of block out some of the blue. It's not going to be like a cut crease, it's just going to be whatever it turns into. Could be anything. You don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I kind of like the light blue that it's gone, like the concealer, but obviously that's not a proper eyeshadow. So I might take the blue and the white, try and mix it together to see if I can come up with a really light blue. That might be quite cool. Okay, I really like that. That's actually a really pretty shade of blue. I might go in with that golden shade again for inner corner highlight. Okay, I actually really like this eye look. I did think it was going to be a bit much considering I'm not wearing blue or anything, but I really like that. Normally I would put like a metallic on my eyelid, but I think today I'm not going to. I'm just going to have the blues going on, I think. I like that. So I'm just going to have a quick tidy up, like do a bit concealer here just to tidy up, put some mascara, and yeah, show you what this finished look looks like. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I actually really like it. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay, so I have done mascara, I have done a little bit of liquid liner. I was going to wing it out, but then I thought, you know what, I think it might be a bit much, and I'm kind of enjoying just the focus on the eyeshadow and not on eyeliner. So yeah, I mean, my mascara is not great. I'm trying to use up my Sorry about that. The doorbell rang. It was my nan. She wants me to take her shopping in a little while, which is absolutely fine, because it means we get to have a hunt around the charity shops whenever I take my nan shopping, so that's cool. But yeah, bit disjointed video. What I was talking about was my mascara. So I don't think my mascara looks too great today. like I said, I'm trying to use up the Misguided Oh High Lash. So I won this one in a competition with Superdrug, and it's a shame because I do kind of like it in the fact that sometimes it makes my lashes look beautiful. I don't know what to do with my hair. This bit's kind of sticking out, but yeah, sometimes it makes my lashes look beautiful, and then other times it makes my lashes look really straggly, and then other times really gloopy and way too much product. It's just one of those. So I'm trying to use it up. I do have a Maybelline one that I want to try soon. It's the Sky High one. Everyone keeps raving about it, so I'm like, I want to try it. So that's the mascara today. But the eye look, I'm really happy with. So I just went downstairs, obviously, to get the door. And my husband's obviously still sitting on the sofa, which is really sort of getting to him. But he looked at me and he was like, oh, I really like your eyeshadow today. And quite often he doesn't like blue eyeshadow on me. He said it can look a bit sort of over the top, but he likes this one because he said it's like a dark blue, but then it's blended out into a light blue, and then I have the light blue on my eyelids. He really likes it today. So obviously this is the final look I have done with this palette for my 1 week 1 palette. Sorry if I've really rambled in this video. I feel like it's going to be a really long video and I've rambled. And look, the pan has got really big in that shade now. So I've pretty much used most of the shades. There's just these 3 here. I think I have actually used that once, and I might have used that one. I don't think I've used the black. I think that one, because it is quite pigmented, or it was until I've wiped it, would be good as like a shadow eyeliner. I could have tried that today, but I didn't. But I'm really liking this eye look, and do you know what? I really like this eyeshadow palette. It's one of my favourites in my collection, I think. When I first got it, I was a bit like, I'm a bit unsure. It's Anastasia Beverly Hills, they can be very hit and miss, but I got it from TK Maxx, so I didn't pay the full price, and I thought, you know what, if it's not great, I haven't paid the extortionate amount for it. But I'm really glad it's in my collection. I could definitely see myself over the years hitting pan on more shades, because it is a really good palette. You can experiment, you can play with it, you can make really beautiful eye looks, really crazy eye looks, really neutral eye looks. I definitely think this is a palette, like, if you are looking for a playful palette that has some neutral tones that you can maybe get away with wearing every day, but if you want to push the boat out a little bit and make it a bit different, you can with this. It does come with an eyeshadow brush. It's in my eyeshadow brush collection somewhere. I don't like the brush. I just find it very, not broomsticky, but the bristles kind of stick out here, there and everywhere, so when I'm applying it, it's not as tidy as I like. So I stick to the brushes that I know I love. But you know, if the brush wasn't included, I think it's still a great palette. Like, really like this. So I definitely want to try more from ABH. I really do. This one has really excited me. I really enjoy playing with it, and I'm kind of sad that my 1 week 1 palette is over. Like, I have so many eyeshadow palettes in my collection, some that I really need to pull out and start playing with because I want to know if I need to declutter them, and I have some new ones that I want to play with. I'm looking there because that's where they're sitting. But you know, I've had so much fun. I'm kind of like, oh, I'm a bit sad to put you back in the drawer. I have been thinking of maybe doing like a shop my stash style video where some weeks I will alternate and put different eyeshadow palettes in, but then I also need to do quite a lot of 1 week 1 palettes to make sure I'm definitely playing with them properly and getting to know them, because sometimes I use a palette and I think I really love it, but then when I use other shades and I do other looks, I'm like, oh, I can only do 1 look because I don't like the rest of the shadows. So for me, I definitely think doing a 1 week 1 palette is a good way to get to know them. So I am going to have to put this away for now. Maybe I will pull it back out in a couple of months to have another good play around with it. But yeah, I absolutely love this eyeshadow palette. If you find this in TK Maxx or anywhere and you've been umming and ahhing about it, get it. I think you will really enjoy it. The white shade is such a brilliant mixing shade as well. Like, it's so good for toning down. Like, if you want a really pastel colour, it's really, really good for that. It's got the pigment there to tone down those shades. It doesn't mess up like the look or the formula. It's brilliant. Obviously you can use the darker shade if you really wanted to deepen down colours, but I think the colours in this palette are quite deep by themselves, so I think that one's definitely more for like a shadow eyeliner. But yeah, I'm rambling, but I love this eyeshadow palette. I love it, and I'm so glad it's in my collection, and I really want another one. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed my 1 week 1 palette. I know you would have seen my TikToks and some photos of me wearing the different eye looks that I've created with this, but I have really, really enjoyed it. You're definitely going to be seeing this one in the future if I pull it out and do some more looks. But yeah, I love this. So yeah, go Anastasia Beverly Hills, go Alyssa Edwards. This is a fantastic palette and I love it. So I guess that's this video done. It's turned out to be a very long one. I'm sorry, but you know, it's 1 week 1 palette, not 1 day 1 palette. But yeah, I will see you all in my next video, where I will probably be playing with a different eyeshadow palette, or at least talking about eyeshadow palettes. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you're subscribed, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care. Bye.